Georgia from BB Signs in Blenheim, and we are going to show you how to do a camo wrap on the Paslode nail gun using our kit. So this is what it's going to look like once we're finished. Before you do it, obviously, make sure it's not loaded, no nails, no battery. And first of all, I just gave it with a quick wipe down with a citrus-based cleaner. Here we go. So, if we open up our kit here, we've got our camo kits, a squeegee, and a adhesion primer. So first of all, you're going to want to make sure you've got clean hands because any grease or oil will stop the vinyl from sticking. So we'll open up our primer and we want to do just a couple of areas on the gun, mainly in these swages here. We just want to drag that along so that the vinyl sticks nicely. Same on the other side. And here. You don't need a ton of it, just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. And then on this side, I'm just going to put a little bit in here. Just one little swipe. And around this edge here. And that should about cover it. Good. Okay, so the first piece I'm going to do is in here. Pull the vinyl off, try and keep your fingers in the middle of it rather than the edge, just to reduce that oiliness once again. And I like to line up this corner first around the detailing and then keep this edge up and just line it up with the bottom of the gun here. You can just use your finger to smooth it down and then grab a squeegee, just make sure it's getting into all those curves around here. And again, your finger is probably your best tool just to make sure all the edges are nicely sealed. Wrap that around the edge. Now we'll move on to this part. So you can be fairly hardy with this stuff. Once again, I like to line up around the circle here. Just tack it down lightly at one end. Hold a little bit of tension to keep it straight. And then just lightly with your finger to begin with. So then work your way across. And then fold it in. If you do muck something up, you can once or twice just peel it back a little bit and try again. But you don't want to do that too many times. And just use your squeegee if you need to get into those harder to reach areas. Make sure it's all folded around. Easy as that. Now we'll do this little piece. use your thumb to push that down onto that curve. Use that if need be. Make sure it's all down. Right, now we're going to do this piece here, which is probably the hardest part. Okay, so I like to start lining up this edge first. And like I say, if it does grab, you can pull it off a wee bit and make sure you've got it in the right spot. You've got a little bit of wiggle room. And you've got about 1 mil around the edge to play with. So get that nice flat part down first. Now this is where it gets a bit trickier going down this curve here. So you want to work at this end first and just slowly work it down with your thumb, up a little bit. Now with your squeegee, just want to slowly push it down. Again, just kind of work from this way up. And just slowly work the crinkle out. And you might get a bit of wrinkling at this edge. So just slowly push it out with your squeegee. And then with your finger, you can just push it out this way. Nicely. Now we'll have a go at this bit here, which holds the battery, this part here. So you want to line up this top area here first with this cutout, and just lightly push down with your finger around that top edge, and then down the middle first, and then slowly work it around with your finger. Now you shouldn't need a heat gun or anything for this application, but if you do, you can use a blow dryer or something, and it only needs a really little amount of heat to help it curve around some edges. But your thumb and the squeegee should do the trick. So I like to line up this right edge around the cutouts, the circle. Just lightly tack that down, and then again just a bit of tension on the other end, and just work it around. It should just fit nicely. Right, we'll do this little pattern here next to the battery compartment. It's just this little piece here. So you're going to want to line up this straight edge first. And just use your finger once again, get that flat bit down first, and then just work it around slowly into the curve. Alright, now I've got a skinny strip to go along here. we're going to undo this right end first with this little notch, and these cutouts should line up perfectly. So if you get one end down, and then just a little bit of tension once again to keep it straight, not too much that you're stretching it, just enough to keep it nice and flat, and just tack it down, lining it up as you go. If you pull it too much, you'll end up getting a real curvy line. So you can just lightly tack it down and then rub it with your finger. And just use your squeegee to make sure you're getting into this edge here. Right, now we'll do this top part here. Alright, so I like to have the gun standing up for this part so we can clearly see the face. I'm going to do this little triangle shaped piece to start with. And we're going to line up this straight edge first. Get it nice and centered and straight along here. Just push that down. It should follow the shape nicely. Okay, and now this next piece can be a bit flimsy. So I like to peel it from this end that way, and you end up with these little arms. So I like to line up this part in here first. There's about a mil gap in between the two pieces. So just get that nice and centered there, and you can leave it, doesn't matter if it's sticking because it will just pop off again. And then you're going to want to line up this bottom edge so that it's nice and straight and centered, which is actually pretty good. So get that flat bit down. Use your squeegee if you need to. And then we can slowly just use our finger, work this bit around, and it should follow the curves by itself. You shouldn't have to do any pulling or tugging on anything too much. Just slowly maneuver it, use your squeegee just to get into those edges. Other side. Okay, put these little tabs down here, and then you'll want to fold it over. And just use your thumb to slowly work this down into that curve. Use your squeegee to make sure it's all the way in, because you don't want any air bubbles in these swage lines here. Otherwise it will get caught up with dust and grit. That only leaves a couple more pieces. We'll do these 3 little bits here, which are all the same, so it doesn't matter which piece out of the kit you use. Now it doesn't hurt to go over everything just a second time to make sure you've got no ear gaps. It's better to have it down heaps and heaps rather than not be stuck enough, if that makes sense. So now we've just got two final pieces which are just like the other side. Get the middle out there. Just line up that straight edge around the numbers. Tack it down. And just work it down into the groove. Alright, and then last piece, same as the other side, the trickiest part. So line up this top edge once again. Get that flat face applied first. Alright, and again we'll try and work it from this end upwards if we can. And then use our squeegee to get right down into that groove and just slowly work out those little wrinkles. And we can pull it up a little bit if we need to, and just work it out slowly, little by little. Press it down nice and firm. Use that squeegee to get those edges. And I think that is it.